Okay, we are probably good to go. Just doing a quick setup check here. Our retro arch, for some reason, is being a little finicky. Could be the custom ROM, but we will boot that back up again. Let's see. We are good. Okay, I think we're good. Hello, everybody. I see that we've had Celestial and Good in the chat already. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. We are doing the Squirtle Squad Nuzlocke again, this time in yellow version, and with a few little changes here and there, which we can get into as we see them. I will not be starting with 5 Squirtles today, only the one Squirtle that we would normally get. Well, I mean, it's yellow version, so we would normally get Pikachu, but, you know, what we would normally get if we were to be randomizing just to have a Squirtle as a starter. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay. So I did give myself some rare candies just in case, but I will be actually training up as much as possible today, just to try to get as much stat experience and get, you know, things going as much as possible. All right. Celestial says, we sound great so far. Excited to be here and we are squad building. How cool. Yeah. So we're going to be doing basically much closer to a traditional Nuzlocke. I'm just making sure that we get the nickname here. I sometimes miss that. There we go. I'm going to start off with just Leonardo, just to pay homage to our last attempt. But we can actually name these Squirtles different things. Like, we can just kind of play this as we want to. We don't have to necessarily follow the same naming conventions as the last time. But in theory... Yeah, right? I love it. We got the sunglasses on a Squirtle. We got the Squirtle Squad. All right. Unfortunately, our overlay is being a little bit weird, which is unfortunate. Oh, I may have found the issue. Let's reload the mapper in Game Hook. Hey, there we go. I have so much running out of Game Hook and an HTML script and in OBS, so a lot of moving parts as far as making sure everything looks good. Good says, bring back Franklin. Oh yeah, I definitely want to. For sure. Okay, so cool. I think we should be able to win this, but actually Eevee is pretty strong. If I do lose here, I won't count it as an actual, you know, loss, because in the actual storyline, you can win or lose this battle. It doesn't actually change anything. It doesn't actually count as a reset. Eevee here is actually going to be kind of good, so we're just going to kind of go into this. I'm going to use 2 tail whips probably to try to get some damage. Eevee does get additional damage because, yep, see? I was wondering if that would happen. Eevee gets additional damage on tackle because it's the same type bonus, so we really are in a bad situation there as far as the matchup. So I was pretty sure that could go that way. But from here on out, if any of the Squirtles faint, they are gone forever. We have to put them in the PC. We cannot use them anymore. Grab some water real quick. All right, there we go. I do have some printouts as well. Just a bunch of notes here about all sorts of different things about Kanto, just so I can have a bunch of references, because we got to play this a little bit careful today. All right. Move it. Do have encounters here on Route 1, which is annoying. We're not going to see any Squirtles in Route 1, but basically what I did do is in other routes after Route 1, so as we go into Viridian Forest and so on, we will see some Squirtles in the wild. They are not guaranteed, so we can only catch a Squirtle if we were to actually see it in the wild, and it's our first encounter in the area. If we don't get a Squirtle right away, we don't get a Squirtle for that area, so it's going to be a little bit brutal, but that might mean that we're going to see us slowly build a team over, you know, a good part of the game, which I think will be fun. Okay, so we're going to have a level cap for Brock of level 12. I don't think we're actually even going to need it. Squirtle has bubble pretty early on. So that will be great for Brock. Get past all these Pidgeys. I'm actually going to talk to this guy. This guy actually gives a potion, which might be useful for later. Go. Okay. My mic's... How does my mic sound, by the way? Let me know in the chat. I have the gain turned down just slightly, so let me know if it's too quiet. I can boost it a little bit. Celestial says, don't know about you, but I'm very disorganized, so I'm listening to you and organizing my old files, bringing chaos into order. Yeah, I mean, I would be so ashamed to show my... get out of the way. I'd be so ashamed to show my folder of all my YouTube material stuff, because it is really crazy right now. Oh yeah, so an interesting thing, since we did lose the battle at the in the lab, we didn't get the extra money from winning that, so we actually have a little less money, but because it wasn't a reset, we didn't actually lose a bunch because we didn't actually white out there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy like 3 Pokeballs, probably, maybe even 5. Let's do 5 Pokeballs. And then we're gonna get some potions. We don't have any real need for an antidote yet, so I'm going to do this. And we'll actually buy another Pokeball too. Okay. Now we're completely out of money. So we do have the rival over here that we could fight. I don't think there's any need to, since we did lose in the lab. He's going to have Vaporeon as his starter, and fighting him isn't really going to achieve anything. So I don't really want to risk it just to fight him. Can't hear the game, but the background music sounds really good, and your mic is spot on. Mic sounds good. Okay, awesome. Perfect. That's good. Yeah, I actually have game sound turned off because since I am playing at 4 times game speed, which I guess I could have slowed down a little bit, but I'm used to 4 times game speed at this point. Yeah, so I don't have the game audio on because it sounds completely crazy at 4 times speed. So I just have some background music and the talking. I think it's just much easier. Let's see. So this patch right here is Route 3. This is our first chance to possibly get another Squirtle. So we're only level 5 though. I don't love that. But let's see if we can encounter a Squirtle. Nope. So no luck here. We're gonna be able to try again in the forest. I am gonna use this chance to actually get some experience here because we do need some. Okay. And then we can go try in the forest. Okay, so that was the first attempt. We can also try over on Route 22, actually. Basically, the top encounter in any route is going to be Squirtle, so there's like a 20% chance of a Squirtle in most of the areas. So let's see what we get here. Spearow here. Okay, so nothing until the forest, but that's fine because we don't really need a bunch of backup for Brock. I feel like he's going to be easy either way. Leo is going to lead the pack here. Okay, so now it's level 6. That's great. Celestial says, I'm so used to you doing solo runs that seeing you buy Pokeballs is weird to me. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. And actually, the reason I wanted to revisit this now, is that I actually am going to be doing some work on my overlay to make it more consistent as far as showing the stats and moves when you go into battle. I've noticed that there's a kind of a bug where my moves will kind of glitch back and forth between when you start a battle and like from the overworld. So I wanted to iron that out, but I think in order to do so, I'm going to have to lock the move selection to my first Pokemon in the party, which would be fine for a solo run, but for like a Nuzlocke, that doesn't work very well. But a lot of the things like the image and the name of the Pokemon and all of that is going to be, man, a Metapod, okay. No luck so far for a Squirtle. We're just gonna knock this guy out here. Okay. All right, so let's see. We don't want to fight any trainers really right now. I think we just want to train on wild Pokemon. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna try to find some. Oh, there's a Squirtle right there. Look at that. He was the second one. Not the first encounter though. Nuzlocke rules. Can't catch the second encounter. Unfortunate. But that does show that everything is working, which I guess is good to see. All right, we're gonna just knock out some Pokemon here. We're just gonna chill, gonna hang. We have until level 12, up to level 12 to fight Brock. So, you know what? I could put, let's take a quick moment here. Let me actually put that as a field on our overlay here. Let me just add a new text here. Let's see. Let's see. It's level cap. Just one moment. Ooh, that is huge. That probably looks a little crazy, but you know, we will get that figured out here. Okay. So let's kind of move that around. I think that's going to be useful to have on hand here. Okay. There we go. Let's actually make that bold as well. It's a little easier to read if it's bold. This is a behind the scenes moment here of how this all kind of comes together on OBS. Okay. All right, so there's the level cap. Okay. There's last minute addition so we can see what we're working with for the level cap at each point. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to train up on some Caterpies and some Metapods. I'll probably avoid the Squirtles because they actually probably have a good chance to knock us out, which we do not want. Oh, Telestial says, I had another idea for your shorts. You could do something on Pokemon with quad weaknesses, which seem uncommon in Gen 1. The only ones off the top of my head are the Rock, Ground, and Fire Flying. Yeah, they're not as common as a lot of the other typings, but one notable one in my mind, at least, is Paris has the most quad weaknesses out of any Pokemon, which is kind of nuts. The Caterpie is staring into my soul now. Yeah. Ever since I was staring at the shorts and coming up with all of those scripts for those, staring at the sprites and coming up with the scripts for the shorts, I can't help but just see like that wide eye from Caterpie in yellow. It's just a little unsettling. All right, and there's Bubble. Okay, cool. So we can probably, let's just go ahead and go to Pewter City. I can dodge all of these guys. I want to avoid as many of the unnecessary trainer battles as possible. Just because Nuzlocke, I don't want to just risk everything. You know what? I might as well just knock this out, though. There we go. All right. So I think we'll have another chance to get a Squirtle here in the patch of grass before Pewter, and then we'll have it before not Rock Tunnel. Mount Moon, that's what I'm trying to say. Before Mount Moon, we'll have another chance, and then we will have one, let's see, after Mount Moon, what is the next one? I think we have one right outside of Cerulean City. There's another one, so we have a bunch of chances coming up here. Another note, I did make all HMs learnable by Squirtle for this, so there's going to be some goofy moments of Squirtle being able to fly and flash and cut, so that's just a necessity of being able to get through the game, but also going to give some weird moveset options, because in all honesty, having Fly on Squirtle might come in handy. All right, so I have my 6 Pokeballs. I should be in a good enough health. Let's see if we can encounter a Squirtle. What do we get? What's our encounter? The Pidgey. No luck here, but we're fine up for Brock at this point. Yeah, I'm not even gonna... I could probably do level 10 if I wanted to. I think it's not even gonna be needed for Brock. We have Bubble. It's gonna be super easy. We'll probably level up mid-fight. I'm not worried at all about Brock. So, I'm saving a lot for some reason. It's just the solo run stuff. Felicia says, oh yeah, Paris. Yeah, about the quad effective thing. In Gen 1, isn't he super weak to flying, fire, and bug? Yes, and poison, and there might be one more. Yeah, he has a lot of quad weaknesses. Hola, Pablo. Nice to have you join us. Okay. All right, we are at Brock. We have 1 Squirtle so far. We're going to be catching them as we play today. Only Squirtle Nuzlocke, basically. Yeah, but let's just go ahead and jump into Brock. All right. So this should be a breeze with Bubble. In fact, I'm going to rearrange this somewhat. Yep, easy peasy. That gives us level 10. That's another damage rounding point. Oh, so nice on Onix to have that quad effective water. There you go. And 11. Cool. So we do have a little bit of a situation here Ooh, let's actually teach. Let's teach Bide. Bide can be useful in some situations, and it's just something we can just learn right now. So let's just do that. Okay, nice. So next up will be the next point for our level cap will be the rival outside of Cerulean. So I'm going to fight the rival before Misty. That's the plan, at least for now. Not every single rival battle will be a level cap because it's just not really feasible. Specifically the Pokemon Tower one. He's just too low level for it to really work. But for Cerulean and for the SSAN battles, I think we're going to use that as a level cap. All right, so the level cap is now 18 on that. So I'm going to change our 12 to an 18. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So we are only level 11. We have quite a ways to go now at this point. I am going to grab some antidotes. I don't think I need that. I might need... Did I grab a Paralyze Heal already? Does anybody know? No, I didn't. Okay, I'll probably grab one of those too. There we go. So now we are set up. One unfortunate thing here is we are a little low level. And we have a couple of required trainers that are decently leveled. You know what? What we're going to do... I don't love being level 11 into that. Let's just train up a bit over here. And at least get like... maybe level 12 and 13 would be really good. Oh, 12 came really fast. Okay, there we go. That might be... Let's do the bug catcher at 12. That should be fine. One unfortunate thing of having only one Squirtle so far is that we don't have a lot of space for our level cap. As we do these trainer battles, we're going to level up pretty quickly. So I have to manage my level unless we can catch one in the next couple of routes here. Okay. So let's see. Bubble honestly is just better than Tackle because of Stab, so I'm going to switch that. I mean, Tackle still does a little bit more damage. It's a little bit higher power. And we do have higher attack. But it's more accurate. And we can get a speed drop, which I guess is nice. Uh-oh. Okay. We're going to go into more aggressive mode here. Okay. Oh, it missed. We're good. We're good. Woo! That poison. Only 10% chance, I think, to poison. That was close, which is why I got these. Okay. Woo! We're just going to walk that right back to the Pokemon Center. Dog is switching places here. There we go. Okay. That was close. I should have been level 13 going to that. That would have been a much better situation there. Okay. Ooh, this guy is... I don't like going against this guy. Really nothing else we can do. Level 13 is better. I think we just go for it. Level 13 is decent now. Okay. So we're going to... Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay. Don't like this at all. Okay. We might faint here. Oh, that's a faint. All right, well. We should have been higher level. You know what that means? We are going to... do this again. That's a fail. I'm going to be more careful this time. We won't have rare candies anymore. I can put those in later if we need them. But, you know what? I want to be honest to the Nuzlocke. We want to do it right. Celestial says, I wish full heals were cheaper and that getting all of the different types of heals weren't a thing. I get it for berries, but much prefer a 250 full heal from the start and go from there. Yeah, full heals are a really nice thing in a lot of the early Pokemon games, at least, you can't get them until like really late in the game either. Which is funny because you have more money later in the game. And you would think it wouldn't really be an issue. All right, we're going to bring Leo back here. Leo's back from the grave again. Yeah, good. Welp, yeah, that was that. I got to be higher level. That's just... But hey, now we're going to have a chance to re-roll all the Squirtle encounters. So actually, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we can have some extra Squirtles before Misty. That'd be really good. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem with the Nuzlocke, huh, is that it comes down so much to luck. I was waiting for that Rattata to just spam a couple of tail whips, but... Oh! Wait. We might be able to win this one. Hey, we won the lab battle, too. Okay, cool. So now he's going to have Flareon instead of Vaporeon. Cool. Maybe that's a good sign. Also, if you ever revisit this, I love the idea that there are Squirtles in your PC, and every time you get to a new city, you can grab one up. Oh, that's a good idea, too. Okay. So, I got to change the level cap again real quick. One moment. Because we got to take this back now, y'all. Okay. All right, so we're back to a level 12 level cap. We won the lab battle, which is really clutch, actually. So that means we're a level higher. And we're going to be going against a Flareon team, which is great for us. Oh, and another note, I didn't put a Squirtle in Route 1 just because you can't catch anything in Route 1 because you don't have any Pokeballs for the first encounter. So I just didn't bother. So those are all normal encounters. And then we'll have to try our hand at a couple here in a moment. Okay. Get the Pokédex. Celestial says, I like your gang was kidnapped and you've got to rescue them one by one. Also, this is an official blessed run. All hail. Yeah. This one seems lucky. And I like the idea of kind of trying to pick up the Squirtles like being held hostage in a PC. It's a funny idea. Oh, okay, another Pidgey. Oh, wow, a level 7 Pidgey. That is, I think, a 1% chance in Route 1. That's a little scary. There's also a 1% chance of a Pidgeotto in Viridian Forest. So that one is going to be a little bit scary as well. Oh, there's the comparison. We now have the extra 175 because we won the lab battle, which is also going to be maybe useful here because we can get 7 potions instead of 6. I don't think we need any of the potion and paralyze heal. When I'm doing a solo run, I typically will just grab them there because I don't want to go back to another mart. All right. Let's see. Nope, Mankey. Can't get a Mankey, even though it would also be good against Brock, but Squirtle is our guy today. Cool. Watch this old man fail to catch a Rattata again. Poor guy does not know anything about Pokemon, even though he's the guy trying to teach you. Okay. All right, so let's get another roll in here. What we get? Another Nidoran. Unlucky, unlucky. That's all right. We can try again in the forest. Let's see. Homie Squirtle. Caterpie. Nope. Okay, so we're having the same luck with the encounters. Once again, Brock is not a problem, though, with that. Oop, we're getting hit by a ton of string shots. I just want to knock out the level 6 Caterpie because it's really good experience. Nice, there we go. All right. Don't have the rare candies anymore, but you know what? I didn't want the rare candies anyway. Okay, don't want to fight her. She's good experience, but a little riskier. Let's just train up and get some more levels. I want 8 for the trainer at the end. And then I want, probably 8 would be good enough. There's the Squirtle. Where you been hiding, bud? Here we go. Ooh, a level 6 Metapod, which is also really good experience. Can I knock it out? It may take a moment. Celestial says, I know this might be unorthodox, but I consider a Nuzlocke starting once you have access to balls, but then you're just going to go through the motions, just my thoughts. Yeah, that's totally fair. Absolutely. Okay, we have Bubble. We're actually full health. Let's go fight the guy at the end and get to Pewter City. Oh, another potion. Okay. Might as well fight any Metapods we see, because Metapods are great experience. They can't do any damage. They're just good stuff. Okay. Let's get to Pewter City. And not a lot of Squirtle coming up at all, which is really funny. Because it should be like as common as seeing the regular, I think level 3 Caterpie is what I replaced in the encounters, which usually should come up really often. Interesting luck today. It is what it is. Okay. We are level 9 now instead of level 8, so this is going to be even easier. We're just going to get hit by a million string attacks. So, not even close. And then we're level 10 for Brock. Even better. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use a potion probably. Right now. And then we're going to try and do an encounter. Come on, Squirtle. Oh, yes, we got a Squirtle! Yes! Okay, nice. Let's see. We're going to want to weaken it a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to want to use a Pokeball. Come on, Squirtle. Yeah, okay. Here we go. And it's going to be, I think, Edwin, you were the first one that joined us today. So it's going to be Edwin today. Our second Squirtle is Edwin. All right. And we can heal up. All right, so we have a second Squirtle now. We now have a team starting. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to level up our level 5? Maybe in a minute, but... Well, you know what? Let's do it right now, because we have the forest right here. We can find some Metapods. Be good. Edwin says, Edwin! Yeah, we got it! We have... I don't want to fight the Pidgeotto. I want to find a Metapod. We finally got one! Plus just says, nice. Got that Squirtle, and I'm honored. I knew this would be a blessed run. Yep. I did it for you for joining right away, being so supportive and awesome. Good. I'll get you next time, and I'll name Franklin for you on your behalf. Let's see. I love seeing the turtle emojis in the chat. That's awesome. All right. Nice. It's level 6. How many tackles do we still have? We still have 12. Decent. Oh, that's a higher level Pidgey. We don't want to do that. I'm scared of Sand Attack. How's our damage? Not bad if we can get some string shots. Okay. In yellow, the forest is actually a great place to train. Gives really good experience. Let's go back, heal up, get our PP restored. Oh, and I can turn off our... I guess the reset counter doesn't really matter. But it is there. I can't increment it, actually, without resetting the game, which is a little... I guess I could save and then reset and then reload the save. And that'd be like a counter of how many times that we've lost. Well, I guess... Yeah, let's do that. No, this is going to be the run. Sorry, I'm thinking through things live on air. I wasn't planning on using the reset counter, but then it could count how many times we fail. But if we don't fail anymore, we don't need it. And this seems to be a really good run, so we don't want to fail. We want to make it to the end here. If we can get Edwin to 8, we could use him instead of Leo to take on Brock and get him even more experience. That would probably be the way to go. Or do we just over-level Leo? No, let's get Edwin up. Okay, 8 learns Bubble. Okay, we can now go take on Brock. No problem. Okay, because we want our Squirtles to kind of be a decent level overall, as much as possible at least. I could fight this guy, but Probably not. Don't curse the run. Yeah. I will not plan on I'll not plan on counting resets because I feel like that is not what we want to do. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to swap this moveset around as well, so it's the same. Bubble's just so good against Brock. There we go. Even though it's just pitiful power, it is awesome. Okay, level 11 Edwin. All right. We got Bide. All right, so who do we want to use Bide? I think let's go ahead and throw that on Edwin. Edwin, you're going to be our Bide user, which means that you're going to be great against accuracy dropping opponents, which is great. Oh, hey, Frostbite Snake. Thanks for joining. That's awesome. Nice to see you here. Celestial says, it's impossible to fail this one. I'm a Christian and a weeb. You officially have the power of God and anime on your side. Thank you, Habibi. That is so funny. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We did want some antidotes. I was trying to think if we needed to use this, Mark, and we probably do. Let's just stock up on some stuff. Let's just grab some potions. Okay. We saw 4 Pokeballs, which is good. Okay. I'm saving so much. I really don't need to be doing that. Level 11 was really bad. Let's go up to 13 with both of these guys before we continue, actually. All right, let's see. What we want to do here. Tail Whip and then Tackle, probably. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're way higher level, so not really a match for us. I didn't know how to feel about the back sprite for Squirtle. I tried to get the glasses to look right. I feel like the front sprite I'm pretty proud of, but the back sprite is a little goofy. But then again, all back sprites are really goofy in Gen 1. So maybe that's just the vibe, right? That's just the vibe. Okay. Let's get to 13. Oh, I can update our level cap. Our level cap is now 18. There we go. Okay. All right. I should probably just go train in the forest. I was trying to be lazy and not go all the way to the forest, but it's just better to do it there. Squirtle Squad will dominate. Yep, I really hope so. I really hope so. I'm scared of some of the late game. The reason I'm doing it in yellow as well, just for your information, I guess, is the last time I tried this, I found very quickly that Lieutenant Surge is basically unbeatable in red and blue with Squirtles because he has good AI, and so he'll only use either Thundershock or Thunderbolt. And Thundershock will almost one-hit a Squirtle at the same level as his Raichu, and a Thunderbolt will definitely one-shot every single time. So basically you just send in Squirtle after Squirtle, and they just get taken out over and over again, and there's just no chance to even do anything. So that doesn't work. But in yellow, he doesn't have good AI, so he's going to use random moves, as well as he's at a much higher level, so our Squirtles can also be a higher level, which is going to be helpful for us. As long as he doesn't hit Thunderbolt. Goodness, those accuracy drops are brutal. We have 3 accuracy drops. We're just going to get out of there. The potion. Accuracy is brutal. Celestial says back sprite is spot on. I like that since Squirtles don't have ears, the lenses just stay in place because Squirtles is that cool. Yeah, I was really confused for a moment because I was doing the art and I was like, wait, do they not have the little like ear thingies on glasses? No, they don't. They're just somehow floating on Squirtle's face without a nose or ears, which is hilarious. Just the magic of anime, I guess. All right. Oh, I thought that was going to be level 13. Metapods are such good experience. Normal Pidgey's fine. I'm scared of the Pidgeys that have Sand Attack because they just waste so much time. We don't want to do that. We want to just get some experience. This is why for Pokemon that really struggle, training up before Brock takes forever. Because once you're over like level 10, training on these low level Pokemon just takes forever. So Yeah. I am working on a Zubat playthrough in honor of Halloween, of course. And the Brock split for Zubat is brutal. It's really scary. Leech Life is not a good start. A Good says the glasses are taped on. I guess so. There's some sort of like two-sided little sticky thing that just kind of sticks it right onto the face. That is funny. All right, so we're level 13 with Edwin. We're just trying to get up a little bit with Leo so that we have 2 that are a decent level. Because once I have 2 Squirtles and they're decent level, I can actually swap in, which is going to be a really big benefit for those moments when I'm poisoned and that kind of thing. Or paralyzed as well. So that is the plan. We can actually have a swap. That's going to make these next battles much easier, but we need them both to be high enough level to be able to swap in and not be taken out, because we don't want to swap in and then take a huge hit. We don't want to do that. I know I mentioned last time that I did rare candies and I included them in my first save file. I didn't put them in the mart. I probably could have. I didn't think about it until last minute. But I wanted to do as much actual training as possible because the stat experience is going to be so much better. The Squirtle, I think, is going to need as much help as it can get because those late game opponents are going to be scary. Hello, Squirtle. Actually, it's been a while since you've seen a Squirtle. How did it take so long again? Oh, weird. All right, let's see. Painted. All right. We're level 11. Oh, hello, level 8 Pidgey. That's a really strong one. But just avoid that. Avoid the sand attacks like the plague. Frostbite says you should get 6 level 100 Squirtles. I can if I use some rare candies. That will take an eternity training. So I probably won't do that by training. If we really had to, I could. But for Nuzlocke rules, we're actually going to be level capped all the way up to the end of the game. And I think the highest level on the champion team is 65. Yeah, 65. So that will be our limit, like our upper limit for today. But if for some reason it's absolutely impossible, even with a full team at level 65, we could level up some more. I think a team of Squirtles level 100 would be the most intimidating thing ever. Just super powered Squirtles would be so funny. Oh, Celestial said, or it could be that the shades are part of the body like the Sylveon's ribbons. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's like a different breed of Squirtle that just has glasses like as part of its body. That's a really interesting point. Like, what if it was just a different breed? I know another like random side note. I do know that the Squirtle Squad doesn't all have the pointed glasses. Most of them have the round glasses. In fact, I think only Ash's Squirtle has the pointed ones. I couldn't do separate sprites for Squirtles for each one, because there's no shiny mechanics. I mean, I could have in a different game made the shiny a pointed one and then everything else round. Then up to the shiny chance or something. But for today, we're just going to all have the cool glasses. So I think these ones look even better than the round ones. Telesho says, also, I would respect if you go for rare candies if when you get tired of grinding, I'm all for the candies in my Nuzlocke. Yeah, I think candies are totally fair. I think that, or at least early, it's going to be hugely helpful to just get this, get as much training done as possible here. Oh, missed one. There we go. Okay. Only level 12. How close are we to getting Leo up? Oh, 6 experience. Wow. Well, that's really close. Let's just knock out a Caterpie then. There we go. And 13. Okay, so we now have 2 level 13 Squirtles. One thing that some Nuzlockers have done in order to really be super safe is to grind on low-level Pokemon the whole game and not train in the higher level areas because it is riskier. But I don't want to do that. Let's switch in it. Edwin has Bide, so it gives us an extra option if we need it. But so I don't want to just go back to the forest to train forever. I'll probably be training on wild Pokemon in other areas, which means we will be able to see different encounters, which will be good. I don't actually see a lot of encounters in the other areas anyway. So that's kind of going to be a fun thing to be able to see. I usually use so many repels in the late game that I don't ever see where like Magnemite and like kind of the harder Pokemon to find appear. Edwin is just crushing the bug catcher at level 13. Very nicely done. Okay, so let's swap to Leo. Just keep the experience well-rounded here. If we need to swap in back to Edwin, we can do so. Nice, it missed a tail whip. That's perfect. Since I'm going to be doing much more damage than him, which is good. All right, there we go. Now does he outspeed? No, he has 18 speed, so we're good here. His special is about the same as his defense, so the best thing is probably to do tail whip into tackle. Frostbite says, if I were you, I wouldn't survive grinding and use rare candies. Imagine being Lance and having a 10-year-old kid come in and beat you with 6 Squirtles wearing sunglasses. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting moment, I guess, against Lance, because he has all these dragons, and we just have a bunch of Squirtles that are going to go kick his butt. All right, we're good here to get a couple of hits in. I think we're still fine. What is that? That's one defense drop. So I think we're okay to get one more attempt here. Okay, I think Leo's just going to be able to take that. All right, good job, Leo. Nice. Okay, there we go. All right, so we want to go back and heal now before we do the next fights. We're going to be very safe. Instead of in my solo runs, I try to just kind of, just fly through, ride the lightning, so to say, I guess. Just go as fast as possible and kind of take the risks at times. Today we definitely don't want to be doing that. Okay, let's see, Bubble. Oh, nice, crit on Bubble. All right, that's 14 for Leo, so we'll switch back to Edwin, keep everything balanced. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid and playing Pokemon, I would constantly be like switch training because I wanted all my Pokemon to be the same level. I know some people would only run their starter and like have their starter be like double the level of the rest of their team. I was the kid that was like, everybody has to be the same level. If my starter is level 15, everything else has to be level 15. I don't know. I was a weird kid. So we could use these trainers to train up. It's going to be faster than wild Pokemon, but I think we're already going to be kind of close to that level 18 level cap, just with a couple of trainers in Mount Moon. So we'll skip these guys here. There is a hiker that I want to fight in Mount Moon, as well as obviously all the required ones. Oh wait, no, this is another chance. So this is another chance to get our Squirtle, I believe, here. Nope, it's a Spearow today. So no Squirtle in this route, but we're going to have another chance. I think this is all the same route, so we can't do it there. We're going to heal up. Oop, crazy driving. We're going to heal up here. Then we're going to get another chance in Mount Moon. Let's see what we get here. Nope, we got a Geodude. Good experience, though. All right. Okay, so that gives us Water Gun. Wait a minute. I don't have the learn set pulled up. I should. What? Because level... what do you call it? The level up learn set is going to include Water Gun. So let me see what we got here. Let me just search that up. Squirtle. Gen 1. Gen 1 learn set. Boom, boom, boom. Bulbapedia is the best resource ever. Okay. Oh, level 15. So we're about to learn it anyway. So that's probably not going to be super useful unless we really need to reteach it later for some reason. Since we're both about to level up anyway. So we'll just go ahead and fight a couple of wild encounters probably. Or no, we'll just fight the hiker and some of the better trainers here. They'll be faster. Oh, one thing we could do. I don't do this very often in my actual playthroughs. Oh, there's a Clefairy actually. You can actually get an HP up over here in this little corner, which is just free vitamins, which is going to be really important because we're actually not going to get that many vitamins, if I can speak. We're going to use that on Edwin because Edwin has Bide, so that seems to make the most sense there. All right, what's going on in chat? Let's see. Celestial says, I think the Pokemon Mansion is a good spot to grind, but I could be wrong. Oh, that'll be a great spot. Especially there'll be a lot of fire types in there too, because I think there's both Ponyta and Growlithe. There's no Magmar actually in Pokemon Yellow, which is a real shame. But yeah, that'll be a good spot. And Celestial said, and Frostbite's sake, if the Squirtles didn't have sunglasses, it'd be humiliating. But the sunglasses on different story. Yeah, it's the real like swagger of having the sunglass Squirtles. That just adds to it so much. Okay, we're gonna teach Water Gun. We're gonna teach that over Bubble, right? There's no reason to keep Bubble instead of Water Gun. Water Gun has almost the same PP and is just better overall. All right, so we're gonna switch back to Leo for a moment. We're going to fight this guy. This may seem like a bad idea because he has a Magnemite and a Voltorb, but he's awful, so actually, like, should be pretty fine. Frostbite says, what should I do for my next YouTube video? I don't really do playthrough challenges. That's a great question. One thing I've seen a lot of people do, which you might find fun, is doing like a single battle, but in a special way, like giving yourself some sort of challenge around, can I beat the Elite Four with something? And then it's a shorter playthrough and it's an easier video to make, and easier to produce as well, because you don't have to obviously make something custom games like I have here. And then you can try doing that. I think that'd be fun. Right, there's Squirtle. Hello, Squirtle. Also, if you notice, this is level 8. The Squirtles will be slowly leveling up through the playthrough as well, which will help with the grinding problem for later in the game. But unfortunately, we can't catch Squirtle today here, so that's just too bad. Okay, so we're both level 15. Gonna heal up, and we're gonna switch back to Edwin. Keep everything balanced. Got another rare candy. I don't think I'm gonna need the escape rope. I don't want to fight her. She has grass Pokemon. I can just keep moving. So Telestial says, I normally run a team of 4 and I do the switch training. I'd leave 2 slots open because I found that levels worked out better that way. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it, because then everything is higher level. And especially in the early games, you really don't need as many like typing options. I think in the later games, it just makes more sense to have the 6 Pokemon in order to have more types. But for these games, you really don't need that many. You're right. And that's awesome to hear that Frostbite Snake, that you like that. Good luck with that one. Good with the turtles. All right, so we have important item there. That's gonna be Mega Punch. So we only have 2 Squirtles so far, but which one has higher attack? So Edwin has 22 attack, higher HP. Leo has 21 attack. Okay, so Edwin, I guess, is gonna be our tanky boy, and he's just going to have both Bide and Mega Punch. Okay, so we're gonna do Mega Punch instead of Tail Whip. I think that's the way to go. Okay. Now there is an Ether over here. I think it's probably worth getting. Since we have 2 Squirtles, we have a little bit of a safety net, and these guys shouldn't be that strong. Mega Punch. Uh-oh. Confusion. Doesn't even matter. He just blows right through it. Look at that. Okay, well, maybe not. I spoke too soon. All right, we're gonna let the wrap finish, and then we're gonna swap to Leo. That's the beauty of having the extra Squirtle here. Okay, let's switch this around a little bit. Okay. I didn't actually look at Leo's special. Oh, the poison kind of sucks, but we got it. Okay. Got the antidote. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Got the antidote. We got some potions, so let's potion on up. That should be fine for the hiker. But we got an ether on that rock, which is good to have in case we run out of PP at any time. And skip that guy. We can fight this guy. Who do we have? Edwin? Edwin has water gun. That's all we need. We just need some water guns. Good says, I'm going through and catching all the Squirtles that are left behind in my heart. Yeah, that's what we need. We just need somebody to gather up all the extra Squirtles that I can't catch because of the Nuzlocke rules. But we love them all. We love all the Squirtles. Okay. Celestial says, in Gen 2, my tried and tried team was almost always Typhlosion, Ampharos, Lapras, and Pidgeot. Not much could stand against them. That is an insane combo. I love that. Because you got Fire, Electric, Ice and Water, and then a normal Flying. That's solid. The other 2 slots would be my H employees. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. Plus, there's so many HMs that are just you don't want on your main team. They're just so bad. And it's always sad to have to teach like Rock Smash to a Pokemon and then like look at least early. I don't know what it is now. I think they've upped it since then. But originally, I think it was 20 power. which is insane. It's just such a bad move for like no reason. It's like it can break a rock, but it can't do like any damage against a like Pidgey on Route 1. Frostbite says, wouldn't it be funny if he modded it so that Squirtle was the base stat total of Mewtwo? I mean, that would be crazy. I could have done that, but I feel like that's... the Squirtle would be just crushing the game at that point, which is cool. But we want a little bit of a challenge today. I'm thinking of doing a Mewtwo run in the future, which I think would be really fun. Oh, Telestia says, you're killing it, by the way. Awesome commentary and super fun playthrough so far. I left a like. Oh, thank you. Yes, everybody, please like the video. If you know anybody that likes Pokemon content, go ahead and invite them to join. We'd love to see more people just in the chat, just hanging out. These weekend streams are going to be just kind of a hangout session. They're not going to be the like full speed solo runs, but I did just release a Gengar solo run, which is much more that like trying to get a top time. So go check that out if you haven't. But yeah, we're just vibing right now. Okay, so we are a decent level now for all of this. So let's just use some water guns. We should have just an easy breezy time here. Hey, level 16 too. All right. Let's switch to tackle for Voltorb, just because he has very high special and very low. I guess not really. His special is also really bad. I forgot that. Voltorb just has awful stats. I should have remembered that because last time I did a Voltorb playthrough a couple videos ago, he was really bad. In that video, I gave him a little bit of changes to make him just somewhat better, but in a normal playthrough, it takes forever for him to beat the game. All right, so let's see. We're going to potion up. We're going to switch Edwin into first here because we want to get some experience, and then we're going to fight Team Rocket. Thank you so much, Frostbite Snake, for liking the video. You're awesome. Let's see. So, what is my attack stat is 27. My special is 26. So my attack stat's actually higher. Mega Punch has higher base damage. That's just the better move. Uh-oh. Early poison. Don't like that. As long as it doesn't use Wrap, we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. That gives us 17. I always forget Meowth has higher special than it does defense, which is really weird to me. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's swap to Leo. Okay, that doesn't matter. We're going to use water moves with Leo here. Frostbite says it would be really cool if you made a video where you beat Pokemon Yellow, but before every gym your team would be randomized. Oh, that's cool. I am thinking of doing a randomized Pokemon Red next month sometime. But I like that idea that like it would be randomized at certain points. I'd have to figure that out on the tech side. Okay. We have double poison now. What we're going to do, we're going to heal Edwin from his poison, and then we're going to potion Leo. Okay. Come on, Leo. You can make it. You can make it, buddy. Sorry for the flashing screen, everybody. I usually like to prevent that if possible. There we go. Okay. We made it. We made it. Okay, cool. So what are we? Level 17. Oh, almost perfect. Our level cap is 18. So we could just train up a little bit and then fight the rival. Cool. This is working out very well. Technically, the level cap could also be 21 for Misty. So I will put that caveat out there. I think we're going to be fine at level 18 against the rival, but we do have a chance right now to... I was about to say, we have a TM. That's not one we want to use, actually. That's Water Gun. Okay, we have a chance right now to catch another Squirtle. What do we get? Nope, Rattata. Okay. We're going to have a few more chances after Nugget Bridge, and then on our way to Vermilion. So we're going to have some more chances here coming up. We do want to level up now a little bit, actually. Oh, there's Squirtle. Hello. Now you show up. Okay, here we go. Celestial says, I love the mix of hangouts on live streams, informational and concentrated long-form videos, and high-energy shorts. Got a really solid variety. Oh, thank you. I love to hear that. What kind of controller do you use? It's probably the worst controller I could ever use. It's... What is this thing even called? Afterglow. It was something I bought for like 10 bucks on Amazon. Probably 7 or 8 years ago. It's basically an Xbox controller. Eventually I probably will upgrade to an actual Xbox controller. It's just what I had laying around and what I have used from time to time when I have wanted to use controller for any sort of PC gaming. I'm much more of a console player, so I don't do a ton of PC gaming outside of like League of Legends and like some of that stuff, which I don't play as much anymore. Yeah, it's just basically an Xbox controller that I have mapped to all of the buttons for the game, but also all of my trigger and bumpers are for the different... I didn't even start the real-time counter. I realized that. It doesn't really matter for today. Yeah. So I have all the buttons mapped to all of the different counters and the reset button and all of that stuff all kind of mapped together on my controller, so I don't have to use the PC, like the keyboard at all on the PC. So yeah, it just makes things a little bit easier and more comfortable for longer videos. Like the Zubat run I just did was very long and I had to do it twice. So I probably spent, it was probably over 5 hours just in gameplay, just prepping for that video. So I wanted something comfortable for that many hours. Frostbite says, I believe that you are the best YouTuber out there and deserve way more recognition. Thank you so much, Frostbite. You're very nice. I definitely feel like I am still learning the best way to make these videos, and I think they're constantly improving. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. That's awesome. Okay. We are trying to get to level 18 with Edwin. Okay. Here we go. Edwin's level 18. We're going to swap to Leo, do the same thing for Leo, and then we'll be ready for the rival. The stat experience is going to be really helpful for this fight, I think. I'm a little scared of the sand attack, but we have water moves, which actually is going to be so good. I just realized his Sandshrew is a big problem in a lot of playthroughs, but Water Gun is probably going to one-shot it at this point. There's 18. All right, cool. So wait, let me see. Leo has 29 special with Water Gun. Oh, Edwin also has 29 special and just higher attack. That's cool. Okay. Good, good, good. Frostbite BRB. Okay, that's totally fine. If you need to leave, just make sure to come back and finish off the video because I'm sure it's going to be real interesting by the end. So we will be back here soon. Okay, let's see. So I think we're basically as ready as we can be. Edwin has Mega Punch and Water Gun, so I think this is the way to go. Frostbite, you're back already? Well, that was quick. Nice. Okay. Here we go. I think I have all both the rare candies already. All right. This is the best we got. Let's see what happens. Spearow is definitely a little scary. Mega Punch is the best damage here. Leer missed. Heck doesn't do a ton. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we made it through. Sandshrew with Water Gun. Oh, not quite a one hit. Sand attack isn't great, but we can do that. Okay. All right, all right. His special is lower, so Water Gun probably is the move here. Scared of Hyper Fang. Quick attack didn't do that much. Hyper Fang could crit. Swap to Leo and see if we get a Tail Whip. And we got a Hyper Fang. How much did that do? 14. Okay. So Edwin would survive one Hyper Fang if we had to in a bad situation. But we got it. Okay. Water Gun. What do we want to do here? Oh. Okay, I got the Tail Whip. I'm gonna try to hit Water Gun one more time here. If we have to switch at this point. Do we have a, we have, our defense is fine. Okay. We will not outspeed. I think we can tank. We don't have any drop defense. Even a tackle we can tank, just not a crit. Crit chance is low. Let's try it. Okay. Oh no! No. Okay. Let's do it again. Tail Whip again? No. Now we do have drop defense. Okay. Let's swap to Edwin. Okay, Tail Whip is fine. We should be able to still survive. Water Gun. Water Gun's the way. Yes, okay. Nice, there we go. We made it. It was a little rough because we only have 2 Squirtles so far, but we did it. We did it. Okay, that was the one I was most worried about actually, because Misty's not going to be too bad. I guess I am worried about Surge, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. That's cool. Okay, so we have up until level 21 now for Misty. So I'm going to actually take the opportunity to fight these trainers up here for experience, and then go back for her. Yeah, good. Our real time clock isn't going. No, it's not, unfortunately. I can fix that, actually. Let's see. I can guesstimate here as for where we're at. Nah. We'll probably only have about 45 minutes left of the stream. It's probably not worth fixing, unfortunately. I think it's... Nope, that's the resets. We'll just turn it off. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it because it's not like a tracked run. Game time is definitely going to be a little bit more interesting as a metric, because if we have to reset and all that stuff, but all good. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. Of course, I have higher attack than Leo. I mega punch everyone in the Meowth. Nice, Celestial. I like it. Frostbite says, if I leave again soon for close to an hour, but maybe less, I'll tell you when I leave. Okay, totally fine. So it got a little dicey, but excellently done. Yeah, that was a little close, but we made it. Oh, I can actually update our level cap as well right now. Let's do that. Have this show properly here. We are now level capped at 21 for Misty. So that is our new level cap. Okay. Frostbite, when do you think stream will end? I'm planning on going for another 45 minutes or so. We are kind of busy this weekend, unfortunately, so I don't have a ton of time. I'm not planning on finishing this all today. I want to get about halfway through, if we can, and then I will probably pick this up later. I did a poll on my community page, trying to see when people wanted to stream, just because these next 2 weeks I don't have availability on Saturday, when I would normally do it. So it looked like it was pretty evenly split between Friday night and Sundays. So I'm doing Sunday today. I might do Friday night this week to finish it up. So feel free to, if you can't make it, no problem. Just feel free to watch the VOD later. I'll leave it all up just as a resource for later. I didn't want to feel rushed today to try to get a, Nuzlocke playthrough done as quickly as possible, because that's just a little intense. The planning is already, very important in a Nuzlocke, so I don't want to, I don't want to rush it. Frostbite, okay, that's fine. I voted in that. Excellent. I'm glad you got to vote there, and I think that you also wanted Sunday, so I'm glad that it all worked out. Cool. These trainers are all gonna be really easy. They're much better than the rival. That rival battle, even on a solo run where I'm like, using even an evolved Pokemon, it can still be an issue because all right, gotta get out of that confusion. Or confusion. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo. I did not like that. Let's go back and heal. He was getting lucky with those supersonics. Man. You just can't get too comfy and laid back in a Nuzlocke. You just start playing, things can go bad. Okay. But we're still level 19. We still have a little bit of space for our level cap. I do have to fight the Goldeen trainer. So I probably wanted to get exactly to level 21 with one of the Squirtles, so I can fight the Goldeen with one of them and not level up to 22. And then we can fight Misty. So I think that's the game plan here. Mega Punch is solid. Its accuracy is not great, so that's kind of unfortunate, but its damage is pretty good. Right, Edwin, you got this. All right, good job. Okay. I'm just gonna use a potion just for speed, and then switch again and go again. Okay. I do like that Squirtle has decent defense. I feel like that's gonna be pretty important in this. because of that kind of situation. Wow, yeah. 2 scratch crits? That's crazy. Let's go heal. Let's go heal. All right. Oops, there we go. You get to see my crazy driving live here on stream. I sometimes edit some of that out for my videos. Well, I don't know why I'm saving. Yeah. Okay. We're level 19. Let's see. Water gun. Leo's main thing is just the water gun guy. He doesn't really have anything of much use besides that. Okay, no supersonic. Come on. Leech life, that's fine. We're good. All right. Level 20. Nice. Now, we can go say, hi, dude. But we're not going to get Charmander today. Sorry. Poor Charmander has to be left with his trainer. Let's see. Back to Edwin. This guy should be not bad. Oh, I could have fought the Onyx trainer. That probably would have been a good idea. So, in order to get through this fight, this part, you have to either fight this guy with the Machop and the Geodude, or you have to fight a guy with an Onyx down below. As far as just like trying to get through this little maze, you can do that, and then you can kind of wind around here and go down here. So, don't always fight all these people. Actually, in fact, for most Pokemon, I kind of skip everybody. I might need them today, though, after Misty, because we're going to... In fact, let's fight this guy right now. He's going to be easy experience. We're going to want to stay under level 21. So, yeah. Want to try to stay at the right level here. Prospect have to go in about 5 minutes. That's okay. Like I said, I'll leave this up as a VOD. You can always catch up later. No worries. Okay, there's level 21. Edwin is now 21. He can officially party it up in Misty's gym. Okay. Here we go. All right, so now we need Leo to get to 21. I don't really want to fight the Slowpoke there. He's just going to take forever. Slowpoke both will resist the water moves and has really good defense. So I don't really want to tangle with that right now. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. It should be fine. All good. All right. Oop. Hello. There we go. That guy's gonna be too much experience though. Let's just backtrack. Oh wait, I have... Duh. I should take this moment to try to catch some Squirtles. Let's actually go heal up real quick before I do, just in case I need to stall out the battle. And I can actually get some more Pokeballs. I think that'd be good to do right now too. So we actually have 2 different routes over here that will have encounters. Okay. Sure, 4. Kind of a random number. I already had a couple, right? Yeah, I have 8 now, but plenty. Plenty of Pokeballs now. Luckily, Squirtle has a decent catch rate. Okay, so we have this route right here, which is technically, I think, Route 24? I don't have a town map. This is technically, I think, 24. Okay, so Venonat. So not really what we wanted. We can just knock it out, I guess. Okay. So not there. This is technically Route 25. We can try again here. Pidgey. Okay, so no luck there either. So we only have 2 Squirtles for Misty, unfortunately. As I mentioned, though, I think Misty's not going to be that bad. Oh, there's Squirtle. Hi, bud. Fortunately, oh, I'm using Tail Whip, not Tackle. I misread that. There we go. Now we're just going to knock him out extra fast. Bye, Squirtle. Sorry. Okay. I just forgot that Venonat if I can speak. I forgot that Venonat spawns here because I never really use it. Venomoth is not really one of my go-to Pokemon. Oh, hello. We don't want to fight Oddish. Yeah, so I don't really ever use it. I forgot that you could actually catch them up here. Would they be useful against Misty in a normal playthrough? Not really, right? I guess bug moves are decent against Misty because they're super effective against Starmie. So I guess that's a good good reason for it to be there. All right. So now we're exactly leveled to 21 with Leo. All right. So let's see. We can skip that guy and fight this trainer first. In fact, I could switch train if things get a little scary here. Because the Goldeen does have Tail Whip, Supersonic, and Peck, which is actually a pretty decent combo. The lower defense with being confused is rough. Also, Peck being a physical move. It can be a little bit dicey. Okay, we're fine. It was a little bit much damage there, but that's just that. I never knew Venonat showed up until way later. Weird. Is that yellow exclusive? It very much could be. They changed a lot of the encounters. I know that in Red and Blue you can actually catch Weedle in the forest, and they're just not there in Yellow. It's only Caterpie and Metapod, which is a bummer because I actually like Beedrill. But yeah, they really wanted you to have Butterfree. I think they were very inspired by the anime and wanted to have kind of the same format for this. So they were trying to kind of base on that. I don't know when Ash first saw a Venonat in the series though. I feel like that wasn't until much later. Okay, here we go. So we're going to probably just Mega Punch. Oh, that's not good. A little bit of a miss, but that's fine. Oh, 2 misses. What the heck? 3 misses? Edwin, no. Okay. Here we're gonna Mega. Oh, X Defend is a little rough. Okay. Don't love that. Wait a minute. It's only gonna use Tackle and Harden. Wait a minute. Okay. No, because she has good AI. Oh, bit. Okay. We're gonna swap. All right. So her defense is crazy. If I bubble, I could lower her speed eventually. Doesn't really matter though. Water Guns, I think, is gonna do more damage. So we're just gonna let Farmy spam Harden as long as it doesn't hit too many tackles. As I said, don't hit too many tackles. We're fine. Yep. Okay, we're good. Oh, Bite. Okay, nice. All right, so Edwin has Bite now too instead of Tackle. Nice. I think Edwin might just be chosen as our physical attacker. I don't know if maybe other Squirtles later might fit that better, but for now, no, I think he's the chosen one. I think he's the chosen one. Good, good. Edwin, come on, boy. Yeah, that was a little bit rough, huh? But it worked. It worked. I'm trying not to mess. Be happy I don't use Explode. Maybe in the future there could be an inside joke stream where we do a run with a Pokemon that doesn't have Explode on the moveset, but there's like a random chance to use Explode every turn or something, like a 1% chance. And then it would just accidentally happen. Oh, I didn't even go to Bill yet, did I? Cool. All right, so we are done with Misty. Let's see. Let's do all according to plan. Yeah, you had that in the bag, right? No problem. All right, okay. So now 28 is, wait, yeah, 28, because I think that the SSN, oh, I forgot. That was one option we had if we needed to. We could have skipped straight to the SSN to fight the rival and get Body Slam. But we ended up not even needing to. So the next 2 rival fights are not going to be level caps, because on the SSN, the rival's only level 20. Dog is deciding to move across the room again. The rival is only level 20. His Eevee's only level 20 on the SSN. And then at the Pokemon Tower, it's only level 25. So those are very low leveled, but Surge is level 28. So we're going to use that as our level cap because that is more important than the rival fights. And usually the SSN and the Tower are really easy rival fights anyway. So yeah, so Raichu is our next level cap. And then after that, it'll be Erica. All right. So we can just finish up this and get to, well, if we want to be level 28, we kind of have a ways to go still. We probably want to fight as many people as we still can at this point. In all honesty. Not that guy. This guy's going to be great to fight. Oh, we can get Seismic Toss though. That's going to be good. Okay, Water Gun. Frostbite saying you hope the Squirtle Squad prevails. I hope so too. There's Bite. Is that a tackle? Just gonna water gun straight through. But thank you for joining, Frostbite. If you can make it for Friday or watch the VODs later, I'd love to have you in the comments. Hope to see you there. I think we're good to just go straight into this one. Okay. So this is the only way to get Seismic Toss as a TM, this like TM in here. Let me phrase this the right way. I can think for a moment here. This is the way you have to get the maneuver, like the actual movement in the overworld, if you want to be able to pick up this TM. If you don't do the exact pathing, then he won't come out far enough and you can't get in there. Obviously you can use cut here, but we don't get that until after the SS Sand, so we'd have to come all the way back, which would be a pain. All right, so now we have Edwin, level 22. We could go up to 28, and we definitely want to do so. Use Mega Punch. Actually, Bite is probably the better option here than Water Gun. Easy. Okay. Oh, I didn't get any more. Okay. I will make a rule right now. I'm just going to state it, that if a Pokemon faints while I'm walking because of poison, I won't count it as a death in the Nuzlocke. I feel like that's, you know, that's probably fair, right? Okay. Have to... Edwin has the better physical attacks. Okay. I think we got to use him for this next fight anyway. Oh, wait, we have Bubble Beam. Let's teach Bubble Beam to Leo. Instead of Bubble. So Leo's going to have Bubble Beam. And then I'm going to teach Seismic Toss to Edwin. We can have some diversity here. And I'll do that instead of Bide. Okay. Then we have Water Gun, Bite, Mega Punch, Seismic Toss for Edwin. And then Leo has Water Gun, Bubble Beam, Tail Whip, and Bite. Mega Punch will be replaced with Body Slam. I feel like that's definitely the way to go. I could also maybe just teach Body Slam to Leo. I don't think I want to keep Mega Punch though. Okay. There's not really a quick way to get back to the Poke Center. How many steps can I take? Actually, a lot of steps. So let's just go back. Let's just run all the way home. Woo! I was trying to see if I could make it through that fight and then go back, but I think it's too risky. Sorry for the flashing screen again. Apologies. Flusha says, I agree with the poison rule. They have to fall in battle not to poison, so it makes sense. I love that the different turtles have different skill sets, just like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I love getting a little bit of diversity on... Obviously, all their move sets are going to be... Like, their level up learn sets are going to be the same. But having a little bit of, like, specialists on the team is actually really fun. All right, Edwin's going to be better for this fight because she's going to have Oddish. And then... what's going to be better, actually, here? It has 36 HP. My Seismic Toss will do 22. So that's a guaranteed 2-hit. That's probably the best thing here. Then Pidgey. Let's just Seismic Toss straight through. It's actually not a bad move at all. It's not used very often because it's obviously you can't really do a ton of damage with it. It's just always going to be the same. But it's actually really handy. Okay, we got an Ether as well. Talk to Bill. All right. We can use the C. Comes out. Oh, random thing. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed this. I didn't realize it until I was doing these like solo runs when I started doing them like last year. But in Red and Blue, you have to walk over and remember to talk to Bill. But in Yellow, it forces you to. It'll walk you over there and then talk to him. So I'm guessing that people forgot to do that and forgot to get the SS ticket. So very interesting little like design thing that they're forcing that now. Okay, this guy's a little scary at times, but with 2 Squirtles, I think we're fine. His Drowsy can be a little bit mean, but we'll see how it goes. Seismic Toss? No, Seismic Toss is not the best move. Oh, maybe it is actually. Okay. 23, nice. Okay. So let's try Mega Punch. How much damage does that do? Actually decent. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. Hypnosis into Disable into Confusion is rough. Okay. We're gonna switch here. And then we're gonna Bubble Beam. Oh, man, not quite enough Bubble Beam. There we go. As a reminder, in Gen 1, Bite is not Dark type. I wish it was. That would make that nice, but yeah, unfortunately not gonna happen there. Okay, so I think this right here is gonna be another chance to catch another Squirtle. Let's see. Ah, yes! Nice! Okay, so we got a little 15 Squirtle here. I know that Frostbite probably is already gone, but we'll name this Frostbite. So, thank you so much for joining this. Oh, wait, no. I didn't do Franklin yet for Good. I'm sorry. Frostbite will get you later. Good. I owe you Franklin. So let's do that. Let's see. We want to just not knock this thing out. I think Bite should be fine. Yeah, Bite's fine. Bite. Okay. Let's go, Sis Celestial. Yeah. Such good luck. Okay. Should be... Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Woo! That was a little close. That was a little dicey. I shouldn't have done that, but very, very close. That scared me a little. Okay. Franklin. We got Franklin back. Here to redeem himself. Franklin. Right? Okay. Nice. All right. So now we have 3. Then there were 3. All right. So now we need to do some good leveling here. I'm going to go back and heal before we continue on, though. We got to do some good leveling before Surge. We're definitely going to need it. Oh, I didn't put a Squirtle in Diglett's Cave, I don't think. But we're going to have to go through there because I am going to require us to use Flash today. And normally I just go through the tunnel without Flash because I now know the route to go through it blind. But since I can teach all the HMs, and I feel like, you know, it's part of the game. Oh, no Squirtle in this route, though. That's too bad. Right away, there's a Pidgey. Okay. Well, we're not going to be doing, like, speed strats here. Going to kind of take this a little bit easier. We're going to go and fight every single person, pretty much, to get the level up. Good is chanting, Franklin. It's our boy. He's back. Okay. Trying to get the moves somewhat in the same order, so I don't get too confused. Okay, there we go. Water gun is so much better than bubble. All right. Nice. Okay. No poison. Come on. I can swap him if... Oop, okay. Right as I say it. Always when I say it. I think we're fine, though. Oh, except we are... Here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to switch to Edwin. Gonna have to walk over here. There's a Squirtle. Sorry, bud. Oh, no. 2 in a row. Wow, just rub it in, don't you, Squirtles? Okay. So I have to get through here and get to the Poke Center. That's what we got to do. So Edwin's got to defeat these 2. That's the plan. So, hey, it's Franklin coming over to play Growing a Little every day. Yeah. That's funny. I actually had not heard that in forever, that little theme song. That's funny. Okay, that takes me back. I watched a little bit of Franklin's show, but obviously it's been a long time. Okay, I think we're gonna just cruise through here. I always am careful when I say that because sometimes that makes it not happen. Okay, so we're gonna switch to Leo, fight this guy, and we can get to Poke Center. That's the plan here. Bubble Beam. I should swap those, actually. Bubble Beam should be the first one because it is Leo's best move here. Ooh, the Hyper Fang. Okay. Eradicate with Hyper Fang is a menace. Okay. Nice. All right, so let's see. Leo, Franklin, and Edwin now. All right, so we definitely want Franklin to get some experience here. Already fought those 2. This guy has a Butterfree. I often skip him because he's a little scary. With multiple team members, it should be a little bit better. I'm going to Tail Whip, actually. Let's set up a couple of Tail Whips. If I need to switch to Edwin as backup, he can just Mega Punch this straight into the next dimension here. Come on, Franklin, you can do it. Oh, the Confusion and Paralysis. That's one of the most devastating combos for status conditions. Paralyzed. Tackle, come on. Come on, Franklin. Franklin did it! Yay! That was totally like setting him up for failure against that. Like, I did not think that he was going to be able to do that on his own, but he did it. What a champ. Okay. So we got these two now. I think this guy has a Cubone, which should be fine. Oh no, he has a Weeping Bell. Oh, that's not fine. Oh, that's not fine at all. Shoot. Uh-oh. Seismic Toss. Wait. Edwin's got this. It doesn't have Stun Spore. That could have been really bad. Woo, okay. Wow, that was scary. I did not expect a Weeping Bell. I was wrong about the team there. She has a Cubone. Oh, man. Nothing like expecting a Cubone and getting a Weeping Bell with growth. That was alarming. Here we go. Okay. We beat all these guys. Okay. I did also make, for later, I did make the Good Rod also a chance to catch Squirtles. So if we still haven't gotten enough Squirtles at that point, I could go around and fish in a couple of places, like here in the city, and catch a couple more Squirtles probably. So that's just as a backup in case we need to. Celestial says I do like Mega Punching things. Yep. It definitely is kind of the way to go, isn't it? All right, so we don't want to fight Surge yet. We can do the SSN though. Oh, and we're gonna need Repels for later. I'll buy a couple extra. I normally only buy 3 there because I don't typically need more, but we're gonna play it a little safe and get a little. I think we do this SSN first, and then we can come back later to do the other trainer. I'm just gonna pick up the essential items here, and then we can go back, work backwards, and I think we're gonna have to fight these other trainers. I think we just need the experience. Don't know if Franklin can do this on his own. I don't think so. We need Edwin back up. Oh. Man, that supersonic look is crazy. There we go. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's switch to Bite and then Seismic Toss. I think that's the combo. Yep, there we go. The 1-2 punch, but without the punch. Okay. I'm thinking. We'll do this with Franklin and then swap into. Oh, I thought he had Machop. This should be fine for the first one because Bubble's not going to do very much. He's just going to slowly whittle us down, and then I can swap in here in a moment. Okay. Well, I can swap now to Leo. Then Leo can bite through the rest. Get Franklin a little bit of experience, and then we can get leveled up. All right. Okay. This is why I bought some potions. In fact, I'm going to do a little bit of item management here. Which you have Dig. Who do we want to be our Dig person? I don't want to front load too much onto one. Like, use all of my TMs on one Squirtle. I feel like that's not a good tactic. So if Edwin's going to have Seismic Toss, Body Slam, that's probably all we want to use on Edwin in case something happens, and we don't want to lose all our TMs all at the same time.
Leo has Bubble Beam, which isn't that special. Do we want Franklin to be the guy with Dig to take the final hits for Surge? That's the question, because we're gonna have to fight Surge and probably what I'm planning. Probably gonna maybe I give. I don't know if we want to make Franklin the sacrificial lamb, because one tactic is to hit a couple body slams and risk it and try to get paralysis on the Raichu, as my brain works through this. We could try to get paralysis and then switch out to a Dig user and then hit Dig as many times as we can. Or we could just go straight for Dig and just hope that he doesn't roll Thunderbolt in his like move selection, that he just picks the other things. And we can get a couple of Digs. So It says, nah, you can totally trust me with all your TMs. I'll be a good boy, and you would never sorry, what is that? Never sack me. Yep. It was hidden behind my little icon. Never sack me, right? I don't plan on it. I don't ever want to have to sack you, but I mean, Surge is a chance that like the whole team is at risk for Surge. I'm a little bit worried. We want to get the experience. Okay, Shelter's fine. Shelter actually has pretty bad special, so but good defense. Switch to Leo. There we go. There we go. And Franklin's 19. Nice, there we go. Good stuff. We're getting a little low. Use a super potion on Franklin and try this fight, and then we might have to go back to the Poke Center. Unfortunately, there is not a healing bed or like any of that stuff on the SS and in Gen 1. So, yeah. We have to go all the way back to the Poke Center if we want to heal. So that's just unfortunate. Okay. That was a little risky. I was thinking and not really paying attention, but I risked it for a little too much on that one while I was thinking. Let's just switch right back out. We almost lost Franklin there because I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Poor Franklin. Don't be forgotten again. I was just like, let him train, but then that was a little risky. Whew. All right, Franklin. Sacrificial for sacrifice. I can write up after my messages to bump them up and avoid stuff hiding behind the heart if you like. Oh, yeah, because you are very used to streaming, so you know exactly what I was talking about. No, it should be fine. I just had to scroll up a little bit. Most of the words, it only covers up like a letter, but sack was just happened to be a short enough word that it all fit behind there. So it's not normally an issue. But thank you for being so considerate. That is very kind of you. But what if I just read your up message also every single time? Just to add a little bit of chaos. Okay, so I fought all of them. So Franklin's now level 20, and Leo's at 23, and Edwin's at 24. We can fight these guys because they have a bunch of fire Pokemon, so they should be a breeze. Oh. He has a Nidoran, actually? Surprising, but this should be fine anyway. Wow. As I say that, it's always when I say it. Okay, let's switch back out to Leo. Okay. I probably will be adding Surf to pretty much every Squirtle's learn set, just because it feels like, you know, kind of almost required. I didn't pick up any more. I have a full restore. Let's just use that. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. This guy has the Growlithe. Okay. I can probably only stream for another 10 or 15 minutes or so today. So we're going to try to beat the rival. Maybe probably not get to Surge. I might have to save Surge for next time. We'll see how quickly we can level up. We don't want to just rush into it. Because he's definitely going to be the scariest opponent here. Ooh, okay. Which does seismic south. Oh, I thought that would take it out. There we go. And we got body slam. Okay, so body slam. Yeah, I have to think about my strategy for Surge. So I could try to hit Bubble Beam and get a speed drop, which would be good. Or I can roll for the paralysis. I'm going to teach Leo Body Slam. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Body Slam on Leo. In the place of Tail Whip. And then we're going to do Dig on Edwin. In the place of Mega Punch, probably. I feel like that's the way to go. Okay, so now we're going to have... I might keep Tail Whip on Franklin in case if we get the paralysis, I could trade in and risk a Tail Whip so that Dig does much more damage. That might be the strategy if we get the paralysis and everything goes really well. If nothing else, we could just rush Dig once it's either slowed or paralyzed. That's kind of where we're at right now. I'm very scared, but as I mentioned, he doesn't have good AI, so I think that yellow version is the best chance we have to actually be able to beat him. Franklin's leveling up pretty good here. Poison again, Franklin? His constitution is just so low. He's just always getting poisoned and all sorts of things. Poor Franklin. Okay. Come on, Franklin. You can make it, buddy. He made it. Okay. All right. Okay, so we can go back again. We're not far off. I like this guy checks your ticket every single time. Moving around. That guy. Fight. Did I fight? These guys fight. Okay. So we're gonna fight these ones, and then we're gonna fight the guy that's guarding the rare candy. And then we are gonna be basically ready for the rival. Okay, there's Bite for Franklin instead of Tackle. Awesome. Come on, Franklin, you can do it. Probably worth it to switch. Poor Franklin. Felicia says this is the scariest fight we have coming up. Well, hopefully we get it for Surge, but that's probably the next stream. Yeah, it might be. It might be the next stream. Ooh, wait, Dig is gonna be so good against Tentacool. Nice. Okay. Frankly, Dig is just incredible. In Gen 1, Dig is actually 100 base power, which they took down to 60, and I think now at this point it's actually back up to 80 in current generations. So, like, kind of interesting what they did there. So Voltorb should be... Ooh! Okay. Oh, he does have self-destruct. Oh, shoot. Okay, Okay, yeah, we don't want to get hit by self-destruct when our defense is completely dropped like that. That is really not good. Wait, Body Slam is probably better. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit better. Okay. Cool. Alright, so these guys can't fight. And this guy has fire types, so he'll be easy. It's interesting that the gentlemen in Gen 1 basically are usually fire type trainers, which is I'm not really sure why. They just, I guess, thought Growlithe and Ponyta were fancy. Let's switch. Oops, all over the place there. Let's switch Edwin in, and then fight her real quick here. And then we can go heal right before the right. Well, we could just go. There's some more fights to be had on the upper deck. I'm just thinking because these are all useful fights that are going to disappear once we get the cut TM. So I'm kind of making the most of them right now. There's a couple good fights with Machops up on the upper deck. I think that's going to be worth... Oh, wow. Franklin's already level 23. Franklin's catching up very well. Okay. Yeah, so the upper decks are going to be probably worth a little jaunt here while we can. I guess I could... No, I think this is... I think we've basically fought everybody in the whole ship now. So this will be pretty much it. This guy and then one more. That's all the trainers, I think, on the SSN. I might have... Oops. Might have missed some, but I think we're basically trying to just milk as much experience out of this whole place as possible for Surge. Okay. That was a little risky. If I had gotten Gen 1 miss, it would have been bad, but I'm getting more comfortable and also then a little bit riskier with my play. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm used to solo runs where I can just reset. Okay. Go. We got those fights. Now it's literally just the arrival and then we pick up cut. I think that's basically it. So let's go heal one more time and then do that. Let's see. Celestial says there are a lot of moves that make no sense to me, like Fly and Dig should deal the same damage and have the same PP, but they never really do. Also wish Fissure was an auto hit on a mon using Dig. Oh yeah, that would be actually pretty cool. They don't still do that in recent generations, right? It's only Earthquake and Magnitude that have that mechanic. But Fissure should at least have a bonus on accuracy for a digging Pokemon. Oops. You would think that would make sense. Okay. We are over-leveled, frankly, for this fight. We had to be, just with Misty's level cap, so I don't think there's going to be any issue here. We'll lead with Franklin, just to try to get as much experience as possible. Oh, wow, that was a solid crit. Good job, Franklin. And level 24. Nice, okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right, Water Gun here. Good. Then Bite. Also, another random note. Bite only has a 10% chance to flinch in Gen 1, which is not that often and really unfortunate. If it flinched more, it could also maybe have been a valid move to use against Surge. But since it's only a 10% chance, it's just not worth the risk. If it was 30%, we'd have a better chance to flinch than you would have to cut, right? We would have a better chance to flinch than you would have to use Thunderbolt. So the odds would be in our favor. Not so much in Gen 1. So Body Slam does have a 30% chance to paralyze. So that is our chance that I'm going to be kind of basing on. So, all right. So we're not too far off. I'll keep streaming for a few more minutes here, but we probably will end right at Surge. This is with how things are looking right now. Oh, we can actually take a moment, go through Diglett Tunnel, and go pick up Flash. Wait a minute. I can give Flash to Franklin. I think has to be our Flash user because Franklin. So if we get the paralysis, I could switch in Franklin and go for a couple of Flash in order to drop accuracy on the Thunderbolt, even if it is selected, because accuracy drops in Gen 1 are so strong. Might be a thing. That might be a thing. Okay. So game plan right now. If it was all to work beautifully, Body Slam, maybe get paralysis, or just, honestly do a decent amount of damage. Oh, I don't have cut yet. Oh no, I haven't just taught it yet, but I have it. Okay, so who's going to be our cut user? I think Franklin, or Franklin's also going to have cut, I think. Yeah, that just makes the most sense. Bye, Bubble. Okay. Franklin use cut. Okay. I think we can get this. Oh. Never mind. I forgot. It was 10 Pokemon you have to catch. In that case, we can just get through without it. It's really not good as an offensive move. Like its accuracy isn't great. And I know how to get through Rock Tunnel. We're just going to go without it. I forgot that you had to catch 10 Pokemon in order to get it. I could have maybe cheated that somehow, but I don't think we want to go catch Pokemon just to put them in the PC, just for Flash. So instead, we're going to continue our training. We just need a couple more levels and we'll be ready for Surge. Let's see. Celestia says, what are your thoughts on attacks being universally learned by most Mons in many generations, like Protect, Hidden Power, Toxic, Secret Power, Rest, etc.? Also, Return in Gen 2 is another good example of that. I think that some Pokemon really need those things. Like, Mimic also in Gen 1 is another good example. It's kind of broken that everybody can learn it, but also, like, if something like Pikachu and Voltorb can't, they're just awful. They're so bad. So, like, there's a certain balancing act there, right? I think that for specific things, like maybe Hidden Power, ooh, Bellsprout. Bellsprout, but no Stun Spore. I think we're okay there. Okay. Got a little worried there. Oh, I just had Stun Spore. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Good job, Leo. Then we're going to switch that right. Okay. Okay. All right, got distracted. But I think in some cases there is a good case for banning them, which is what I've done with Double Team in these playthroughs. Double Team is banned until level 100 because every Pokemon can learn it, and it just makes all the fights so easy because you can just set up with it. I think that's where the issue is if ATM is learned by so many different Pokemon, or like almost all Pokemon, but it's also like kind of game-breakingly good. Return kind of almost falls into that category as well. It feels a little bit one-sided, right? That like everybody can learn such a good move, but at the same time, in early generations, level up learn sets were so bad that some needed it. So yeah, it's complicated. Specifically in my case, only Double Team falls under the category of like too broken for me. Just in my opinion, but Mimic might also be almost up there as well. I think I mentioned that in my Gengar run that I just did, that basically Mimic makes it so easy for Pokemon like Gengar that are already really strong that there maybe is a case to like ban them for those types of Pokemon. Also, just random aside here as well, amongst many other random asides, Edwin with Dig is just crushing all the electric Pokemon. That is awesome. Dig is so good. Okay, yeah. I think there's some cases where certain moves maybe are less fair than others. But also, Pokemon's a whole game of chance, right? It's all just percentage chances that good or bad things can happen. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I was scared of the Hyper Fang. Oh, 2 Hyper Fang misses in a row? Actually, so lucky. Okay. One guy over here. I have a Max Potion. Let's use the Max Potion. Do this. Okay. Yeah, Double Team, Return, Mimic, and I'm sure lots more, says Telestial. There are so many. My understanding is that they're finally changing that. For example, Blissey doesn't have Toxic anymore. Really? That makes sense, too, because she's Fairy type now, right? So, in theory, Poison types are super effective, so they shouldn't be used like for Fairy type Pokemon, probably. That makes sense, to change. Toxic is an interesting one. Because it feels weird that so many Pokemon can learn it. I don't really know how that works. Oh, and Telecio says, are you digging how Edwin is working as a teammate? Oh, absolutely. Squirtle with Dig is actually so good. Okay, we're almost there to where we want to be. I think that's all the trainers over here. We're going to heal up. We will quickly do a couple of trainers in Surge's gym and just see where that puts us. I think that'll basically get us to where we want to be without having to go out and like fight wild Pokemon too much. Luckily, all these electric Pokemon can't really do anything because they don't have any electric moves. It's better. Bubble Beam or Bite, literally the same. Okay. Oh. Yeah, all of these early electric Pokemon, like Voltorb and Magnemite, are just really bad. It's really unfortunate. Oh, I had Body Slam on. Silly. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's the Paralysis. Nice. There's a good example of what I'm hoping for later. Probably Bite. Okay. Oh, another one. Goodness. But yeah, if Voltorb and Magnemite actually got electric moves early, I think that would make them much better. Instead, they have Sonic Boom, which is actually solid early. To be fair, so they're not all bad early game. Late game, they really fall off, though. Ooh, okay. Oh, this guy has self-destruct. Need the bomb squad here with Dig. Don't let them explode. Okay, there we go. Sweet. All right, so we beat all of them. We are very close to where we want to be. So I will just go out. We'll spend the last couple of minutes here just roaming the wild Pokemon up here. In fact, I think that it might even be better to go over here. I don't have any Squirtles over here. Don't think I set any up. So that may have been a little bit of oversight, but we have more still coming, so I'm not too worried about it. Instead, we have a lot of Pidgeotos, apparently. Should be good damage, though. Oh, are we speed tied? No? It was just quick attacks, I guess. Man. Don't have any healing items. Gotta go back again after that. Woo! Doing circles over here. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Come on. There we go. That was such a long time to get an encounter. Body Slam. Okay. Okay. Okay, wake up. In Gen 1, sleep can last up to 7 turns, and then waking up also takes a turn. So you can actually be asleep for a long time. Up to 8 turns in total that you lose. Very crazy. Okay. Right. Bite Slam. Oh, okay. Immediately wakes up. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, Sand Attack. That's fine. Probably should have fought that extra swimmer in Misty's gym too, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Didn't think about it at the time. Maybe could have been good. I don't think there's any other trainers we can get to yet because there is a Squirtle over here. I did change it. I just got unlucky. Oh man. It's too bad. I thought I didn't add it over here, but I guess I did. I was just going through and adding it to a ton. I forgot if I had done it here or not. Okay. There's all the Squirtle guys. Look at them. Now they're showing up. Going up for the party. Much more. A little bit more to 27. And then we'll have multiple people here at 27. Now it's all Squirtles. What happened here? All the Squirtles have come out to play. That's level 27 as well. We got 2 at level 27. It's almost level 20. So let's just switch in. We can finish that up. Also, Pidgeot can learn Egg Bomb in Crystal Clear, and that's hilarious to me. I love picturing laying an egg and then hucking it at an enemy. Almost in Pidgeot's case, it was almost like a bomber jet, right? It could fly overhead like far in the distance and drop an egg and just like, you know, splatter somebody with a giant egg out of nowhere. Oh man, that is funny that it can learn Egg Bomb. I don't know how it is now. In Gen 1, I think there's like 2 Pokemon that can learn Egg Bomb outside of like Mew and stuff. It's a very rare move. I think it's basically the Execute line and Chansey. I think that's it. I guess that's 3 Pokemon in total. But yeah, not very many. All right. Come on. Got 3 more minutes or so, and then I gotta call it for reals. I keep going a little bit longer because I really want to get to a good stopping, a nice place to stop. But if we can get everybody to the right level right now, and then call it there. All this stat experience is going to be helpful though. So like while it takes a little bit longer, withdraw. That's stat boosting. Wait a minute. Okay. Is there a world in which we want to stat boost our Squirtles? Because basically what happens is when I use withdraw, it'll reapply the badge boost when it recalculates the stats. I feel like that might be worth it. Is it worth losing Water Gun though? I don't know. It might be worth losing Seismic Toss. I think so. Let's delete Seismic Toss. It's been solid, but Dig is so much more consistent damage. Bite is just a good standby. Water Gun is our only water move, so it's kind of necessary just for stab, but also for I don't think I'll need it on all of them. I think Edwin is going to learn it. I don't know if I will teach it to... I'll probably teach it just to Leo here in place of Water Gun since he has Bubble Beam, but I probably won't teach it to Franklin. That's going to be the game plan. All right, here we go. See if we can get Leo to level up here right before the end. Oh, I'm out of Body Slams. Go. Ooh. So yes, next time for sure, unless we want to try, we might be able to do Surge and end it. We want to make that the finale because we're very close. There's only a minute left of my scheduled time to do this. Surge battle will be quick though. It's either going to be a yes or a no. So I think we use that as like the boss, the final boss of the stream. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't want to use Edwin. Okay. Oh, Franklin got to 27. Okay. Oh man, all right. I'm torn. I think I'm just gonna stay on. Let's just stay on. Let's just do it. I always do that in my streams. I'm like, here's our hard cutoff, and then I go longer, but it's just so tempting since we're so close, and the Surge battle is gonna be probably 2 minutes. It's probably just gonna happen. So let's just do it. I'll use a rare candy. Here's what I'll do. I'll use 1 rare candy to speed us up. Probably not super optimal to use 1 rare candy on Franklin right now, but he just leveled up, so he's going to be a bit too. But Leo here is almost up the next level, so let's see. Come on. Oh, Abra. Look at that. It's a pretty cool find. I always struggled to catch an Abra. I really liked Kadabra and Alakazam as a kid, but Abra was always so frustrating to me because when you're young and you don't understand the whole like how catch chance works and all that stuff and like what to do, they would just teleport away and then you'd never be able to catch them. A good says, I mean, I'm not complaining going longer. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like it's a better time to, a better place to end the stream after Surge. Before. Yeah, I'm going to use 1 rare candy just to speed us up on Franklin because we want him to be 28 as well. But we're not going to learn Withdraw probably because I think we want Tail Whip. Bite and Cut are really similar, but Bite has the flinch chance, so I think it's worth keeping. We're going to abandon Withdraw. So Franklin's not going to have Withdraw. The other 2 will. All right. Let's see. Franklin has Cut. All right, so we're gonna lead with Leo. Here's the game plan. We're gonna lead with Leo. We're gonna hit Body Slam. Hope not to get hit by Thunderbolt. Maybe get two. I'm guessing 2 uses before we get knocked out by something. If we can, we have a 2 out of 3 chance basically of getting a paralysis. At which point we could switch in Franklin. Franklin can use Tail Whip and Bite to get a flinch. And to set up for Edwin to come in with Dig and Sweep. I don't want it to sack anybody. There's a good chance that 1 or 2 of these guys could get taken out in the process. So here we go. This is one of my favorite things about the Gen 1 remakes. The Versus Seeker, it makes it so nice for grinding. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, and Chalisha said Withdraw is OP. I'd use it on Edwin and rely on the others for special damage. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Withdraw really is super OP. Then you said, my dad and I used to believe that Premier Balls was super effective against Abra. For some reason, we both had incredible luck with that strategy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Premier Balls don't really do anything, actually, but they feel different. They feel different. All right, here we go. He will shock us into center. I really hope not. All right, here we go. He also has a chance to use Growl, in which case that's fine for us. Body Slam. Ooh, crit with Mega Punch. Okay, missed a Mega Kick. Wait. Let's just go for it. Oh, survived. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do? I think let's switch to Franklin. We don't want to lose Leo. He outspeeds right now because we did not get the paralysis. 3 shots, no paralysis. That's really unlucky. Franklin might get taken out here. If so, Edwin will be able to get the clutch the win. Franklin might be able to get us the win here. I don't want to risk Edwin here on a switch. Let's switch Franklin. X speed, okay. He outspeed anyway. That doesn't change anything. He just wasted a turn. In which case, Bite. Mega Punch. Yes. Yes. No Thunderbolt at all. Nobody got lost. We are so lucky on that fight. We did it. We did it without losing a single Squirtle. We got everybody. Leo, Edwin, and Franklin made it through. Let's go. That is so lucky. Oh my gosh. That is so good. All right, well, I'm just gonna... Wait, this is where we end. This is where we end right here. We have another Squirtle, everybody. We have another Squirtle. I forgot. We have the Officer Jenny Squirtle. We got Surge, and we got the Officer Jenny Squirtle. That is a finale if I've ever seen one. All right. Nice. We are golden now. Now we have a run. Okay. We'll name this Frost in honor of Frostbite Snake, who was very active in the chat. I don't know what level it is. Level 10, okay. But we did it. Beat Surge. We got 4 Squirtles. Our team is coming together. We haven't lost anybody this run. So good. So good. Okay. All right. So that'll be it. I'll just kind of stand right here to do my little last spiel. I'll save as well. So that is the beginning of our stream. That is actually, I think, probably the hardest part, at least until the late game. So next stream, probably Friday night, we're going to go through and do all of the mid-game stuff. We will fight Erica, which might be a little bit tricky as well, actually. But yeah, so we have a lot of good stuff coming up. On Friday, we'll stream for another hour and a half or so. It'll be a little bit shorter on Friday night just because of the timing of things. We might get a part 3 if it goes too long. Just depends. Also, random note, nice HP, Squirtle. That's a wonderful place to stop. So make sure to like the video. Share with anybody that loves Nuzlocke, loves Pokemon. I will have some more videos coming out next month, including some solo challenges as well as a randomized Pokemon Red, probably. And we do have a Halloween special coming up. So keep your eyes out for that. I have some cool stuff in the working for that. So that'll be really good. Yeah, and let me know, of course, if there's anything you want to see on the stream, if there's anything you want to see in any of my challenges. That'd be great. Yeah, Celestial, I totally forgot about the Guaranteed Jenny Squirtle. Excellent stream. This is incredible. Good luck on getting to 500. It's coming soon. Yes. Another note, we're almost to 500 subscribers for the channel. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support. It has been very unexpected and very fun. So thank you. I will leave it here. I will see you Friday. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.